Okay, next part. Explain, possibly with the aid of a diagram, kind of suggests that they want a diagram, how such a coil could be wound so this effect would not take place. I assume they mean, so to stop this happening, you've got to disrupt one of these steps, one or more of these steps. And they're looking at winding the coil. So what you want to do, I mean, so really you're hitting that first step there. If you're looking at winding the coil, how do you wind it so you don't get a magnetic field going up through the core? Which would mean that for every turn you've got going that way, going clockwise, you've got a turn going anti-clockwise. And I'm assuming that's what they mean. I'm not sure, it's a terribly well-worded question. So, if we draw it out, so if we've got a coil that sort of goes around like that, this comes out the other end, then we want to carry on but go back the other way. So you'd have to turn around and do something like that. So for every bit of current flowing that way, there's a bit of current flowing the other way. And the two contributions are going to cancel. But I wouldn't really call that a coil though. That's my thinking on that. So. Yeah. But I can't think there's any other way of doing it because for every turn you go going clockwise, you need one going anti-clockwise. Unless another way of doing it would be not to have this round the core. So you could have the core there, you could have the coil there, and the ring there. Maybe that's what they mean.
Could you put the coil on its side? Would that have the same effect? It wouldn't be around the main core.
Yeah, I'm thinking how would you wind it?
You couldn't wind it.
I suppose you could do, you could also, but yeah, here's our core. We could wind the coil around lengthways, like that. There's our ring there. And the point here is that the magnetic field from this one, is going to go out like this, around like that. So that's going to move out like that with the AC. It's not going to cut lines of flux because of the orientation of the coil, I think.
That's pretty odd though, pretty odd to wind a coil around that way.
But I'm guessing that they're going to give you credit for any of those, or all of those.
Yeah. I think your first one was what they would be after. That seems the most natural solution.